inherit the kingdom.
Eddie shit talk long.
Yeah.
Get up on that phone and talk that shit.
Eddie, get off in your ass.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 19. And for me, the utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak.
Which I am an ambassador in bonds, meaning he didn't have no choice but to speak the truth. He didn't have no choice in it. When you in bonds, like you say, we prisoners to Yahweh Shai.
Right.
We prisoners, man. It's hot. I don't like looking at y'all, man. But we prisoners, so we gotta come do the work. Just being real. That's the truth. Come on, man. The scriptures say hasten the day. You're supposed to be ready to get out of here. You ain't supposed to be looking for it. Just every week we gonna be out. No, brother. Hopefully next week I'm not out here.
And also talk about
nobody's out
the
here.
foolishness of preaching.
Right. It's foolishness, man. When you speaking stuff that people don't want to hear anyway.
Yeah, we're really out here looking crazy. Yeah, people don't want to hear
We supposed to, hey, make yourself respectable. Get that. 1 Corinthians, I think, chapter 4.
It's like,
You're supposed to make yourself respectable for this truth. You know, when somebody, like when you're a spectator, it means you looking. You gazing upon, you studying something. So people supposed to spectate on us. Now, what them guys all about? They supposed to talk shit, man. Ain't nobody doing that to these people in the church. First of all, they hid from the public view. So ain't nobody spectating to see what they saying, man.
For which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly, as I ought to speak.
That's right. And that was, who was that? Yeah, that was Paul. Paul was just straight up telling you, look, I'm in prison. And I gotta come do this. And when I come do it, I can't half-ass do it. I gotta do it the right way. You know?
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
Right, and what this talk about, the battle that's going to go on in the last days. That's basically taking place right now in the Middle East. The Lord is mustering the battle. So all you no war, peace activists, guess what? The Lord is making war.
Right.
Why? So he can destroy a whole bunch of people with their own devices. That's the whole point, man. Stop going against the will of the Most High. Talking about you for the Most High. You think being a Christian is going and no war, we want peace. We want peace too, but right now we want war so you can be destroyed. Then we can have peace when you have by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what we want.
Let's say this. There's a quote. It's Latin. It says, if you want peace, prepare for war.
That's right.
So, hey, it's inevitable. You're going to have to have war. There's going to have to be war for us to get into the kingdom.
Right. Which that's plain of common sense. If you want peace, prepare for war. Especially living in with Edomites. If you want peace, prepare for war. Because you're going to have to kill some white people. Or else you're not going to get any peace. Because they going to come to your... Look, if you just want peace, you want to dwell alone and not be there, the white men will show up with a piece of paper talking about the court, his court, said the land was his now. And this man Satan, man. At this talking about God, man ain't the devil. His cousin, that ain't this man the devil, man. It's about first now who got all the technology to deceive your ass, bomb, and to drop bombs on your ass and kill you.
What it says, where they did it. Right.
How you ain't gonna be the devil?
wasn't doing that.
That's his fault.
That's not true.
Behind shocking off.
Right.
Who's behind fat man and little boy?
Behind every damn thing.
Behind putting syphilis in your black ass.
Right. We can go on forever, man.
Yeah.
But then if we say something, we racist.
Right.
Okay. Why don't you, average white people that ain't down with it, start getting on your elites?
Yeah, go get on.
Why don't you protest again? Look, man, we ain't down with this giving AIDS to Negroes shit. Y'all stop that shit. When is white people gonna go do that if they ain't, it wasn't them shit.
Right.
It wasn't all of them. They don't give a damn about the government giving your ass AIDS.
Hell no. Go get Alex Jones punk ass to protest us getting AIDS and syphilis.
He ain't, even though he bring it up every once in a while, he ain't give a damn about that.
Hell no.
You know what he give a damn about? It's bringing back 1776.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all they fucking talk about.
Founding fathers.
Restoring the republic, which is basically restoring the white man's power.
Yeah,
That's all that's about.
A whole nother renaissance.
He wants you to vote for Ron Paul. Ron Paul, that's just another trick, man.
Hell yeah.
That's the dude that they put in place when y'all get tired of Democrats and when y'all get tired of Republicans. Now they got an independent named Ron Paul that's gonna make everything better.
You got all bases covered.
Yeah.
Right. That's all that is. And who do they got pushing them? All these alternative media motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's supposedly on your side.
Right.
Talking about some fuck Ron Paul, man. I was reading comment board on YouTube. They made a good point. He didn't start talking all that shit till Obama got in office. Cause I sure the hell didn't hear about him. You know? I didn't hear about his ass till Obama got in office.
He wasn't through training yet.
All right, man.
He old in a bitch, so he ain't got too much time
He's
left.
70.
Right.
He had to slip in the carpet.
Verse 5 in Isaiah the 13th chapter. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord. And
We got totally off the subject, so what? It happened like that.
Go ahead.
and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Which are the missiles, which are going to destroy the whole land of America. Okay?
Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Right. And it's going to come as a thief. Go ahead.
Therefore shall all heads be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger.
The day of the Lord come cruel. Read that again.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with
Right.
wrath.
So when you add that scripture with all other precepts, we know how the Lord is coming. Cruel, mad, killing. He say in Psalms 110 that he coming to leave dead bodies. Oh man, how you just gonna change the Lord into a love everybody type of guy, man? Go ahead.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right. To lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners out of America and out of other places around the world. Now the black woman always crying about how she loved Jesus. Shouldn't that be good news? How come the black woman so mad when she hear about that, man? But they the main one with a Bible. She full of shit. Point blank. Go ahead.
For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Right. Nuclear, like the brother said, a nuclear winter. Nuclear blackout. Go ahead.
And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Right. The Lord is going to cause arrogant people to cease in our nation also, but mainly the so-called white men of other nations, because they the ones that's arrogant and proud, man. You ain't done nothing but steal from everybody. Now if you were so smart, how come you couldn't build up your own oasis with your own shit?
Right.
Why you have to take from everybody else?
Right.
reading earlier, you couldn't even leave our name, bro. Y'all came together to put out our name from the earth. What you got to be proud about, man? Go ahead.
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land.
Right? If they can. Because when martial law set in, you ain't going nowhere. You here. Go ahead.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Right, whose children? The so-called white man's children. Edomites. Okay? Your children are going to be dashed to pieces before your eyes, just like you did ours. Now here it is, when we say that, we so wicked and evil. But you actually did that. And you don't have a problem with that. What do white people talk about? How great America is. When America's great in wickedness, that's it.
Right.
They're great in wickedness. But you talk about America like America implemented some type of righteousness on the earth. You got Arabs in America. Here it is, their people over there getting messed up right now. But they over here looking proud at you. Why don't you go help your people fight?
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Right, their house is gonna get took. If not by the bank, gonna get took by an Israelite in martial law. Their wife's gonna get raped. Now, if the Lord ain't with rape, why is he saying that? So the Lord is with us raping at a point at a certain point in time.
Right.
He gonna be all for that.
Oh yeah, can I say this too, bro? This nigga, I mean, I hate to bring this nigga up again, but yeah, the nigga, Prophet 666 basically said that there's not gonna be any Israelite man partaking in the raping of women. All right, when it comes to that scripture, when the time comes. That's bullshit, because it doesn't have to say there's not going to be any Israelite man. Right? It doesn't have to say that heathens are going to be ravishing men's wives, killing them, whatever, you know? It just says that wives, women will be ravished. Alright? Obviously it's going to be lawfully if it's a brother. If it's a brother that's in this truth, obviously it's going to be done lawfully. Alright? And the scripture says that what our enemies did to us, we're going to do to them. Did not the so-called white man have his way with our women?
But hold on, when it's go on the rape, how do you rape lawful? It's just going to be go time.
Yeah. Right.
That makes you kill the husband.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Right.
This ass what he gonna do?
Right.
I mean,
that's a judgment, man.
it's a possibility that
That's a judgment.
You know, because the Lord had the spirit on you. Be working with you, have the spirit on you. You know, either you will have just killed the motherfucker's husband, or you have the spirit on you to know, all right, that's good to go.
Right.
You know, it'll work out as long as the Lord's working with you. So I don't sound like I'm sounding crazy and shit. That nigga don't rape a man's wife. No. All right. But the brother made a point. That shit's gonna be going on. All right.
Say if your judgment is to be raped and killed, guess what?
That's going to happen.
because it didn't say it was gonna be raped. No wives is gonna be ravished lawfully.
Right.
They're gonna be ravished.
Right. So that
Now you're gonna have men of the Lord that's gonna
that.
be
There you go. There you go. There you go. You're gonna have men of the Lord that's gonna be dead, but you're gonna have crazy wild ass 2/3 niggas.
Right. That's what I was about to say. 2/3 ain't gonna be the only ones fighting. 2/3 they gonna fight.
They gonna be fighting too.
They gonna kill.
There you go. That's exactly. That's when that came out.
Right.